Hello everybody, welcome to the second part, which also lost voice audio for this anyway. So I'm just gonna chit-chat with you guys. This video itself is completely skippable. This is just for those who are following along and want to see which way they have to go in the proving grounds. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I think this leaves off in the blue levels, pretty sure. Yeah, I hate that fight, by the way. It's kind of mean. The game just throws you in that. But not as mean as the final floor. Because, oh god, I'm not even going to tell you. I'll let my past self explain that. It's funny to refer the next video as past. Oh well, whatever. So anyway, let's have a conversation, shall we? Just random conversations. The games I've been playing now, let's see. Right now I am playing Nier, which is a pretty good game, I have to say. Although I can understand how some of the... Let me explain this more. So, what I heard of the game is that it has a really great storyline, but there are some gameplay problems, or, like, slight irritations. So I figured, that doesn't really bother me. But once I start playing, there are some pieces that are a little weird and annoying. But if you can trudge past that, it's a pretty game. It's a pretty good game. I haven't finished it yet, but I feel like I'm close. It's hard to tell when you're near the end of a game unless you have like a 2-disc and you know for sure that you're already on the second disc and it's been a while. So other than that, it's really hard to tell when you're close to the end. But yeah, I enjoy the game. I thought I wasn't going to be able to keep up with it, honestly, because it looked like such a fast-paced game, and I'm kind of a slow-paced person, you might have noticed. But the game at first is kind of hard. I had a really hard time beating the first boss, but after that it got really easy. Like, I don't know why. Like, every boss after that I usually beat within the first time, except for one that was more like a strategy boss thing. That was actually kind of hard, and I enjoyed that boss battle. The characters, wonderful. I love the characters. I swear, Square Enix makes the best characters ever. Like that chick, she is so BA, you would have no idea. I just love how she swears like every other word. Every other word is a swear word whenever she talks. It's hilarious. Then Grimoire Vess. That's a pretty cool idea. Like a book? Like, I never thought I would feel feelings for a floating book. But you do. It's kind of weird. But it's kind of cool at the same time. Well, you figure it's a magic kind of game, I guess, too. And the main character, I don't know, the main character feels like a cardboard cutout almost. Like, he's the ideal father, I guess. But I don't know. He lacks a personality, kind of. Like, he's always, oh, Yona. Feels like screaming dog. Screaming Yona. But don't get me wrong, the character is good, but I can see him as a fighter, but I can't really see him as a father. It's kind of weird. I guess it's because he's so big and kind of intimidating looking that I just don't picture him with a little girl. Like, it doesn't make sense. But whatever, I digress. So, other than that, the game itself, the mechanics, they're pretty good. There's some really nice camera angle work in it. I'll probably make a review of it or something. I don't know. That's another thing I wanted to bring up. Instead of, well, I'm not going to replace this, but I wanted to add other videos to this channel. But the only thing I fear is people are going to start asking, why are you doing this? Why aren't you continue LPing? Well, that's the thing. Like, whenever you deviate from one type of video to another and then go back, it's always going to fluctuate. You don't know how many videos you're going to make for one type versus another, and you want to keep it balanced so that way everybody's happy, which never happens, by the way. And I would like to participate in reviewing video games, since it is kind of my field. So, yeah, I don't know if I ever told you guys this, but I am actually a student, and I'm going for my game art degree in simulation. That's what it's called. Game art design and simulation, that's the whole title. So, it's not just video games, but it's also 3D art and, in in like programs and computer styles. Not that I can actually make sculptures or anything like that. So that's the only bad thing. It's all computer generated. It's not physical. Except we had this one class. It was pretty nice. It was like introduction to ZBrush. And for those who don't know what ZBrush is, it's pretty much it's a computer program that allows you to make a model or any kind of thing out of like a clay, and you build upon it, which is exactly what we did in the class. We made before we actually used ZBrush, we spent the first couple of weeks just making a physical model out of clay, like the human anatomy, and then we transferred that knowledge to the program, and it actually worked out pretty well. So it is pretty awesome. ZBrush is a very fun program. It's very high poly, but it's very nice. Here I am getting into technology. You guys are probably not quite sure what all this is. But anyway, I wanted to do some game reviewing. I know I have a few games that I just I love to death, and I would love to explain why I love them. I could literally talk about games all day. Because honestly, games are kind of new. Like, whenever you go to a school that teaches games, nobody really knows anything about it, because it's a new field. Like, only so many people have ventured into gaming. Now it's becoming perfected, but now for right now, it's still developing. We don't have any clear set rules. All that really matters is if the audience is happy. That is what we want, ultimately. I know we had this discussion in one of my classes before. Excuse me. It was about developing a level. This person had an idea for having like a skyscraper level, where it was kind of a mean level, the idea, because he wanted people to keep dying, and if they went off the edge, they would fall and die, and you had a really hard time keeping on top. And the teacher eventually told him, it's not about your idea, it's about how your audience is gonna react to it. That's pretty much what he said. And it's true, because your idea may sound great in your head, but as soon as you make a game that has that idea and people don't like it, you should change it, because you're not the whole, you have to understand that your income is from people buying the game. It's not about what you think, it's about what they think. It's sad, but true. So you have to keep in mind what players want. In case you're ever going for gamer development, jeez. Today I have with me Diet Faygo Orange Pop, because I am going on a diet for drinks, not for food. Because I'm rather fit, I guess. I mean, I'm not muscular, but I'm not fat. So I'm in the happy middle. Although I do need to work out more, because I have flabby abs. Flabby abs, yay. I'm going to take a sip. This is the only diet drink I enjoy. And people tell me it's the worst one. I don't get it. Because I hate Diet Pop. Okay, does anyone else out there think that regular Pepsi and Coke, they can go flat? Just like alcohol. No joke. I think they go flat within 30 minutes. Or not even. I don't know. It depends on the drink most of the time. But personally, it annoys me when I have pop and then somebody will say, why you throw that away? You still have stuff in it. I'm like, it's flat. It doesn't taste any good. If I'm gonna get cancer, I'm gonna drink it all, man. All or nothing with me, man. So yeah. You gotta love it. I can never enjoy things anymore because my sister is so, health related. Every time I eat something, she's like, that has so many carbs. And she'll go on to say, that has phosphorus acid and whatever. I don't even know what it's called. Phosphorus acid? Phosphorate? Blah, blah, I don't know. I only took 1 year, one semester of chemistry, so I don't even know what the hell I'm talking about. But anyway, yeah, cancer and pop, by the way. Cancer in substitute sugar, which is kind of funny, because people are always like, I want to keep my figure. It's like, but do you want to gain cancer? It's like, what? But I don't think it's directly linked to cancer. I don't know. I don't know. Nothing is good for you. We don't even know if milk is okay to drink anymore. We don't even know about milk. Oh, this level. Okay. I gotta explain this level. So, this particular level is probably the worst one for me. Because you have all these veneer monsters, and they run just as fast as you, and there's multiple ones later on. So you can't outrun them for, like, you can try, but at the end of the level, there's a man trap, or, no, not a man trap. There's a trap waiting for you, and you have to, like, clear it before you go, or you can just take the hit, it doesn't matter. But the veneer will be on your butt the whole time. See, like that. So it's really good if you have that transform card that I'm using right now. I don't remember what it's called, but it's pretty good because when you go underground, it doesn't recognize you anymore, so you can just keep going without it noticing. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty useful card. So yeah. And if you guys have listened to me blabble this long, good God, my future plans for this channel, I guess you could say, I am planning to do a Let's Play of Ico, because I love that game. I grew up with that game. Man, that game brings back so many memories. I still love it. I mean, even with all the technology advanced stuff, like, everyone makes all these beautiful artwork for games and environments, I think Ico is what really started it, because that actually gave you an impression. Oh, well, you know what? I believe it's gonna be time to close the video. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is it.